Good morning, guys. I'm getting ready today for my flight to Germany. I'm going to Berlin. I'm heading to the Nextcloud Conference. They were gracious enough to fly me out, and I couldn't go last year because I didn't actually have my passport. Got my passport this time. And you know what? That's absolutely right. I am a stereotypical American. I have never left the United States beyond like a day trip to Canada when I was 12. I'm excited to meet a bunch of you guys there because I know I've been talking about this on my Mastodon. You can follow me down below. And there were a bunch of people on Mastodon who were excited that I'm going. Now I am carrying around a selfie stick for vlogging and stuff. This is my setup right here. I've got my light with a spare smartphone on it that has a much better image quality than my old phone. And then up on top here, you can see the microphone receiver. And I also have a microphone on my chest, which, you know, is a new addition here to my vlogging. They have internal storage and they'll record audio directly to the internal storage, as well as sending it over wirelessly to the, the camera. You having fun back there?
Yes.
Also, it sounds like my ride is here, so I'm gonna get rolling. All right, I just woke up from a 3-hour nap. It was very necessary. I landed in Berlin here at like 7, and I got to the hotel by 7:30. But obviously you can't check into a hotel in the morning. Long story short, I sat in the lobby until 11:30, reading a book and trying to stay awake. And finally, they actually got my room ready pretty quickly because they knew I was waiting. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready and head to the lobby and have some dinner with the folks from Nextcloud. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, so I got in, I had dinner with some of the Nextcloud crew as well as some of the press folks that are here for the conference tomorrow. And man, let me tell you, already met some really cool people, and I'm really looking forward to the conference tomorrow. We had dinner. I had something called Rinderroulade or roulade, something like that. I don't speak a lick of German, but it was very delicious. Cabbage and onions and mushrooms wrapped in a beef roll with potato dumplings. It spoke to my soul. It was so good. I also got to meet Tech Hut and Marius. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, man. These guys are awesome. Just a ton of other journalists I got to meet tonight as well. And yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have a blast tomorrow at the conference. So without further ado, I'm gonna get some sleep because I am tired as heck. So first things first, I need to mention that everyone was gonna meet in the hotel lobby this morning at 9, and I overslept. I set my alarm for 8:30 so I could get some breakfast and then walk over with everybody. That didn't happen. Being like, man, I haven't slept that good in ages. And I was like, oh, if I slept that good, that means I slept through my alarm. And I looked at my watch and I had in fact slept all the way through my alarm by like an hour and 40 minutes or something. But I got there just in time for the tail end of the keynote speech. You know, it was like product information, which was pretty cool. Some of the new features that are coming out. And then the next talk was by Daphne Mueller here, talking about how Nextcloud is implementing the EU's AI Act. And it was very interesting because there are a lot of considerations for open source software and implementing AI in it.
The medical devices category is the so-called high-risk category. So in this category, systems shouldn't make mistakes because then the consequences really matter. As we all know, no AI is 100% accurate. Every algorithm makes some mistakes.
Kden Live for video editing, Krita for image manipulation, and Settler for large writing projects and documentation. But all of these apps sit on our personal laptops and they're separate from each other. So where does the collaborative part comes? Well, enter Nextcloud.
You may or may not know that the French government is carefully funding rewriting all known open source things from scratch and duplicating them. But one of the things that they did come up with, which was a good idea, partly because markdown tables are kind of only one level anyway, you can't mess them, there's no complexity, was putting these nice buttons on the edge of your table so you could add new rows. And that was a good idea, so we borrowed that.
So yeah, I mean, the talks were awesome, but the real big appeal of coming to a conference like this is to meet like-minded folks. And for me, I met a ton of people today.
That was super cool. I just met someone who was wearing one of my t-shirts that I designed. Shout out to Josh, friend. Awesome to meet you.
I've had so much fun today, and I'm really looking forward to going back for day 2. Guten Tag, guys. I'm going to Nextcloud day 2, and very excited because I again got a great night's sleep. Yeah, this morning I'm gonna meet the guys in the lobby. I've already had breakfast, I've already showered. I'm ready for a great day.
We are supporting billions of downloads. We are developers, ensuring that product is stable before we release it, testing it. We are maintainers doing packages.
If you use the software, you probably also have good ideas about how to improve it. That's also something that's valuable, right? You can talk to people, you can submit feature requests, you can even get involved with our design team. A lot of our design happens in the open, and yeah, we'd be happy to hear from you.
To show you how the initial setup is usually done. First of all, if you open a new instance, you get a passphrase that you can then use to log into the interface.
I just got done with a press event. It was like a closed door thing, so I couldn't really record it, but I am sitting down with Frank from Nextcloud right now. I'm gonna grab my bag and head over to Winter Garden, one of the rooms here. And the conversation that we just had as a group is gonna inform that interview as well.
This is my first time out of the US, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I've had fun. One of the things, just like a quick anecdote, I actually had more of a culture shock when I went to Los Angeles than when I arrived here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where are you based in the US?
In Maine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the exact opposite end of the country from LA, so that's pretty neat.
Super happy with the growth that we've had. That was really impressive. I think as you said, 400 people registered. I think
321.
321 showed up. I think the last number I heard was 330, so we already have this growth. And I really hope that it was for you also really interesting, that you learned new stuff, made new friends, and figured out new things you can do with Nextcloud and make a difference.
And we had some people walking by the street, seeing the Nextcloud logo and thought, oh wow, Nextcloud, that's so cool. And they went in and joined the conference.
Yeah,
That's great.
So more people showed up to the Nextcloud conference than actually signed up. People were walking in off the streets. There was a total of 321 guests, or 330, depending on who you believe here. And I think that just goes to show that if people are walking in off the streets, there's something special about Nextcloud. And especially when you think about Google and Amazon and Microsoft offering cloud services, the fact that there is an enterprise-grade, yet also self-hostable, open source tool that's not only designed to help businesses secure their data on premises, but also to allow you as an individual to reclaim your data and do it in a way that is fun and inviting and that has such a strong and welcoming community. I can't think of anything more exciting, at least to me. So Nextcloud paid for me to come out here to Berlin, but I think every one of you in the audience knows that I've been talking about Nextcloud for basically as long as it has existed. The fact is, I love this project, not because they brought me to Berlin, which thank you, by the way, guys, I really appreciate it, but also just because of the community, the ways that it helps end users and businesses and governments around the world to just kind of claim their own space and to make it their own. I would love to know what you guys think about any of this. Let me know down in the comments. Again, thank you to Nextcloud for bringing me out here to Berlin, and I'm gonna go to bed. Before I do, make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date with all the fun stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Don't miss my interview with Frank, the CEO of Nextcloud. It should be coming out in the next few days here. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.